You may have heard that in speaking, you can go through one of three stages: freeze, fight, or flight. You've heard that, right? A few of you. The rest of you aren't awake. It's okay. When I was starting out speaking, I went through all three stages all at the same time. First thing I do is get on stage and I go through the freeze stage. I look around like, wow, there are a lot of people here, and they outnumber me. Maybe if I stay real still, nobody will notice. Then, of course, I had to speak. So that kind of blew that whole theory about people not noticing me. So then I said, okay, put them up, I can take you on. And all the way through, I'm just kind of defending myself and making sure nobody gets too close, because you never know when some of that audience is going to come out and attack you. It could happen at any time. I was terrified. My heart's going 1,000 miles a moment. And then at the very end of my speech, I was gone. You ever see The Road Runner? It was kind of like that. Beep, beep, boom, off the stage. Every speech was like that. And it was kind of exciting for my audience, but it's kind of stressful for me. I kept thinking, this is not good. This is not a good way to talk. It's not a good way to be on stage. But I noticed that all the time, freeze, fight, flight, over and over again. Have you ever done that, or at least one of those in speaking? Son, a few of you? Okay. The rest of you are liars. It's all right. Okay. Yeah, exactly. You get up there, and one of those things happens. I wonder, what do you do? How do you get any better? And you already heard about Craig Valentine, and how wonderful he was. Because I thought, who can help me? Well, maybe a guy who's won the world champion public speaking in Toastmasters, maybe that guy can help me. So there he was, Craig Valentine. And I became a virtual student of Craig Valentine. You remember somebody who you really just absorb things from? You just get things from? A mentor? John gets things from me. Thank you, John. I appreciate that very much. Your check is in the mail. Pay those. Yeah, somebody, your mentor, gets you in and gets you pulled in, and that's kind of how it was. And then, as I was going through to become a virtual student, Craig happened to mention, well, I also wrote a book called World Class Speaking, and it's all of these tips and all these ideas in it. I said, wow, I got to get that book. So I started looking all over the place, and sure enough, Amazon had it. I thought, no, I want to get it in my hands. You're not feeling you want to get the book in your hands? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, exactly. I want to get the book in your hands. I go to my local bookstore, and there was the book. On the bookshelf, World Class Speaking, a red paperback book. It was like the book talked to me. And the book said something that transformed my speaking forever. It was amazing. The book said, Tim, speaking is simply a conversation with your audience. And I said, book, how do I do that? I said, idiot, buy the book and find out. I said, okay, all right. So I bought the book. I started reading through it, and it's very simple. Very simple idea. You see, what happens with so many people is you get on stage and you start thinking it's about you. Because, the lights are on you, it's all focused on you, but here's a little secret. Not about you. When you're speaking on stage, it's really not about you. It's about your audience and what your audience gets out of it. Because after all, that's why you have an audience. That's why you're talking to an audience. So if you just change the thought, the mind from, I'm performing up here, because, you can't juggle or dance or anything. Unless you can juggle or dance, you're not a performer. And change it to a conversation. Just talk. Just talk with a bunch of people. Back and forth conversation. All of a sudden the pressure just rolls off you. Become more calmer, easier up here. Because you're just talking back and forth. It's not a big deal. You don't have to deliver something at any particular time. You don't have to perform some sort of great thing. You just kind of chat with people. You make that connection. You create a conversation with the audience. You know how conversations work. You say something, and the audience says something. So in your speech, always leave room for the audience. That's all it is. So once I started doing that, there's no one to freeze, because it's just a conversation. You ever freeze in a conversation like, oh no, I have to talk to somebody? Probably not. It's not a big deal. You just chat back and forth. Okay, it's just a conversation. No reason to fight. Very few conversations start out like this. And certainly no reason to run away. Because conversations aren't scary. There's nothing terrifying about them. And so as I started to do that, I got more confident, more aware, more certain, and after a while, it just became easy to give talks and to give speeches, and started connecting deeper, longer, more fuller with the audience, just by creating that conversation. And you can do the same thing too. If you change your mindset from I'm up here to perform to I'm just here to chat, like I do all the time with my friends, neighbors, everybody. All of a sudden becomes simpler, easier, flowing. And that's actually what Extreme Toastmasters offers. It offers a sense to get a sense of that conversation and move away from that performance mentality. So if you're ever up there on stage and you're not quite certain what to do, you're scared, you're thinking, hope they don't see you, or you start thinking, I gotta take them on, or you just want to run away, relax, it's not a big deal. Just have a chat. Sit down, relax, create a conversation with the audience, and enjoy your time on stage. You'll be more relaxed, more comfortable, and you feel better.